This is a Emergency Broadcast. Code Red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle the Podcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a Sunday night 295 is the episode. And here we are on a Sunday after night.
Oh.
We have, we don't have, but we have his parents in town. But he forgot, but I don't know if he wanted to join us.
Oh, my dad?
Ding, ding. Because he's been watching my show once in a while. Here and there.
They are around, my parents. I need to get a setup. My mixer, I need to get another mixer that can put more microphones on it. I actually need to get more cords and stuff. Yeah, I don't really have a good setup. But I like the idea of that.
Yes. I was just wondering that because I know he listens.
Yeah, he does. He does.
He would enjoy this talk.
He's here, but unfortunately you just get us boring uncle and sidekick.
Yeah, no, he'd talk and then he can break my thinking if he can get in here and talk.
He could really break things up a bit.
But a little bit for me and you to just have a conversation. That's all I asked.
Yeah, well,
that's all I asked
tonight. I like I like the idea.
Well, next time or sometime he comes and visits, think about it and get a new one of these.
Yeah, I have to get some more equipment. Is what I really
you know, if Papa Franz has Skype, you could have him Skype in from the next room. I mean, that would not be hard.
Yeah, I could.
Just a thought.
Do I need to get up now? Do I need to go? Am I leaving? Here, am I going?
You don't have to. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying we should have started this before.
It's okay.
I pushed this one to you because I come up with things.
Right. Next time. Aaron, why don't you give out the phone numbers at least, and then we can get,
The phone number is 319-527-5016. Uncle, I can barely, the graphics aren't even working. I can't get anything to work. You're asking a lot from me. All you can get is for me to show up.
Oh,
and any extra effort, anything to go right, for me to possibly do anything right is like asking the sun to not come up tomorrow. You follow me?
Is that bad?
Yes, I'm that bad.
No, the machines, not you. The machines.
Well, the machines we know are, but we also know.
That's all I want to know. The machines are no good. We got to get some new equipment. That's all I want to know.
Well,
there you go.
However the machines
now we can start the show.
However the machines are rolling, we got 4 listeners in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Okay. You got one in Australia. Let's see, where is he? Perth, Australia, and we probably know who that is, actually. It's one of 2 people.
Wrestler off there. Pete's sakes.
Yeah,
distracting me.
We gotta get
Honda Street Fighter graphic is one that I can get to work. The ones that I should get to work don't.
Oh, boy.
And I might be able to get them to work. Let's see here. I bet I could probably find this.
A couple of interesting listeners in the UK, but other than that, we're all over the U.S. Tucson, Arizona, Washington, Houston, Texas. Where are we at? Boston, Massachusetts. No New Jersey tonight, though. Where are you at there, Count?
Boston.
California, Florida, Alabama, Kentucky, Ohio.
What's his name? I haven't heard from what's his name, your friend Ohio boy.
What, Cooley?
Oh, Cooley.
Cooley, I gotta get him.
Well, Cooley can't be in Cleveland, can he? Because this one's in Cleveland right now.
No. He is not in Cleveland.
Well,
he is not in any. If there's a major metropolitan area, Cooley is not in it.
Oh.
I can tell you that much.
Yeah, right. Well, is Cleveland a major population? I don't even know.
Compared to Cooley's environs, That is a big yes.
Oh,
yes.
Well,
absolutely it is.
I'm going to ask if I was doing with my tattoo. That's what I want.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
I want to ask him how he's doing with that.
That's a good question.
Taunton, Massachusetts, Riverside, California. Where else? Portland. What does that say?
Portland?
Oregon?
No, Maine.
Portland. Oh, Portland, Maine. Yeah.
Maine, okay.
Well, look at these guys. They already know my hour.
I don't know. Here they are.
They all know my hour.
Anyway.
Got that number? You know that number? Call in.
I gave you your update, and yes, we're taking calls. 319-527-5016. And I have Jimmy James on hold, and we still got Chris on the line, and we will have Robin joining us at some point. He's going to surprise us. So, there we go.
Then. Let's have Jimmy James. Have him for the old Detroit boy.
Detroit boy, you're
Detroit boy, you're on. Hello?
All right. Hey,
What's
Uncle, have you heard of a cornerback that plays for Ohio State named C.J. Stroud?
I heard of him. Yeah. He's in the draft, isn't he?
Well, I suspect that he's in trouble because, like, some NFL executive came out and said, yeah, no one should probably waste their time trying to get this guy. So I assume he's in some kind of, trouble?
Oh, it's those kind of things. Yeah, probably is. I don't know what kind of trouble, but it probably is. Oh, they won't look at him.
That's that.
The players, the owners and the ownership will not do anything involvement with a player, someone like that, anywhere, and even in the after draft, they won't. I can tell you that, Jimmy. Oh,
yeah, don't sound good for that guy.
Yeah,
and plus a couple of our knuckleheads ended up getting suspended for the first 6 games of the season for gambling.
Already? It didn't even start yet. What the heck's going on with those people?
I know. These guys haven't even put on the Lions uniform yet.
Jeez. Hey, what's this crazy guy talking? Get this thing back. Wrestler here.
That's the
sidekick.
That's the E Honda graphic.
Honda graphic. He's got going this crazy with this guy.
I've got pulled up a few of the graphics. I found them somehow. I'm kind of proud of myself here. So I got that going. We got Jimmy on the line. We're talking about stuff. It's a Sunday night. I wanted to say Friday. Did you catch me?
No. Your deadline is a Sunday because your schedule screws up Fridays in your work. That's why it's Sundays now.
It does. It does screw things up.
Hey, I tell the truth. Honest truth. That's the truth.
So do I, Uncle. I told you
that's the truth. It is, and that's what happens.
I know. I agree with you.
Well, finally. Somebody does.
I agree. Big Jerald Sanders. There it is. Oh, that's Rancho Relaxo. Okay. I'm just playing around with graphics.
Having that discussion about this changing things, we haven't yet checked that restaurant out in the desert yet.
No, we haven't. We have not.
I am dying to see what it looks like myself.
I know. We need to get out there. We will. And lucky for us, the summer heat is on the way. We're going to do it the right way. We're going to go out there in the ridiculous heat, and we're going to make it a game of survival. Find a Big Jerald Sanders all-you-can-eat shrimp and barbecue buffet. Bring some water with us. Don't worry. We'll be fine.
We'll be loaded with water.
We'll be good.
I thought you did go. I thought that's why you were gone last week. I just assumed that you guys weren't going to.
Not him. He's busy. He's working. He's doing all this stuff, and then his parents comes down across land, and so that's a hold off.
We're holding off for now, but not for long. We'll get there. I will be there. I guarantee it. It's just a matter of time.
Right.
We're gonna be a Big Jerald Sanders all-you-can-eat shrimp and barbecue buffet. And it's going to be good. Even if it's not there, I'm still going to enjoy myself. It's still going to be good. Maybe it is there. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Who cares?
It's on the map. We're still talking about this.
It's on the map, so it has to be there. That's my point of view. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Crazy. We're still talking about this.
What's on a map that's not there? That's what I'm asking. You know,
what is on the map that's not there?
Chainsaws.
Ooh,
chainsaws?
There he is. Who's this, Uncle?
Who's this on this line?
Somebody talking.
Oh, wait a minute. We got,
who is it? Yes.
That wrestler.
We got that wrestler.
Nonsense, Craig. His girl's missing, no.
Chris Graves?
No, his girl.
Slaughter.
Oh, no, it was Sergeant Slaughter. I was thinking the other guy. I don't know what's his name.
Yeah.
Sergeant Slaughter. Can you get us Country Slaughter? Now hold it. Country Slaughter, you there?
Yeah.
I want you to do some information.
No, I can't. I'm not going to lie to you, Uncle.
Hey, who's lying? Put him back on.
All right.
Don't put him back on.
Don't go.
I want to make sure you know your boys will hurt. I want to catch you guys and will be on my show. All your wrestlers.
I'll try to see what I can do.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, now who else is on this line?
This is Chris Graves. How you doing? Yeah, I had to take the phone back. Yeah, I fell on.
I mean, your phone. I was talking to the wrestler, not you.
Oh, all right. You want me to
I mean, he has his own podcast, don't he?
I don't think Sergeant Slaughter does, but we're
how the heck am I listening to Sergeant Slaughter at your place? First of all, just a moment here. Why am I talking to you? You're not with Sergeant Slaughter, and he's not in the rings with his buddies. They're trying to get these people online.
I'm his agent, so we're kind of.
Oh, you're the agent?
Yeah.
Where's his house? Where's his place?
It's got to be in Boston, right? Somewhere on the edge of town?
It's in the water off of Cape Cod there. Yeah, he's swimming right now. You hear it?
No, wait, stop playing that stuff. No, that's not you. That's better be him.
Yeah, I'm swimming.
Hold on, hold off for a minute. I want to talk to Sidekick here for a moment.
Oh, now I'm talking. Now I'm talking. This is important.
Hold on, hold on a minute.
Sorry, we have to do this. I regret this too. I'm sorry for this.
I have to find out something.
Apologies in advance.
Yeah, apologies in advance.
Okay, what is it, Uncle? Yes, I hear you. Do I have to cut the sound? Is that what you want me to do? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, don't listen. Okay, I'm not.
All right, everybody don't listen. I will cover over the sound while you guys are having a confab. And what'll happen is I'm just going to run my mouth here while these guys have a little private conference on the side there. I'm not sure if it's going to be captured on video or not.
This is awkward.
But
Uncle and I just conferred off of.
We affirmed the thing.
Air.
Okay.
Off air.
Confab.
We just had to. We had to run a couple ideas by each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the creative process.
Okay.
Yeah, the process.
My job is done.
Now, Uncle informed me of some things. It's good for me to know these things.
Yes, you do.
I sure wouldn't have figured them out on my own.
I know. That's why I had to have your second brain.
I know.
That's why you think I had to take these off to tell you. Dang.
So the truth has been revealed. The light is shining. All has been revealed. We're completely Gnostic. We have knowledge of all things. I feel good, Uncle. How do you feel?
Now I do.
Feels good.
Now that I had
feels
that
good to know a couple things.
Now that I got that out of the way.
Yeah, it's about time.
I had to do something like that.
Now with that out of the way, we can go about living our lives out. Maybe. I don't know. We know it all now.
Yeah.
Don't go into Clam Shack because it's not on a map, and I heard you got Chainsaw Massacreville there with the Leatherface.
We're going to go out there. That did come up. Big Jerald Sanders, Uncle. Let me bring up the image for that. Or actually,
yeah, bring that up.
Oh,
I knew you had to get to talk about something. This is it because we're not talking about
Those other kids didn't take my warning either. Just remember that.
Oh, look, I can play around with the image as we look at it here. Oh man, this is really taking the live stream to the next level, Uncle. The audience can watch me play around with Google Maps in real time
Now that is like a soldier camp. Now they're thinking about it.
Let's look at it. Okay, so we've got Touchstone Road. Okay, let's go to the beginning of Touchstone Road. Touchstone Road feeds off of Wright Boulevard. Okay, should we zoom out a bit here?
Yeah.
Touchstone Road, Wright Boulevard, we see this. We're going to zoom out a little further. Wright Boulevard goes south and intersects with Makiska Boulevard, which is a very much a back road, which goes around the edge, the backside here. This is the backside of the Giant Rock.
We have to do. We have to drive this roads to know what the heck is actually out there. This is what we're going to say, but we see them on the maps. Agree. We see them on the maps, but we don't have to see. We have to see it live.
Yeah.
We're going to be thirsty and hungry. Because when we go into that place, we're going to have some meals.
Just going to Giant Rock here will make you thirsty and hungry. So you just take, all I'm saying is you take Landers Lane, take a left on Makiska Boulevard, go west for maybe a mile, maybe. And then you take a little right on the right. Boy, how can you forget that? You take a right on the right. It's impossible to forget. And then you go to the second road, which is Touchstone. You take a left, you drive down it, you go by a couple beautiful residences, and just before you get the third to the last one, which isn't a residence, don't be confused, it's actually a restaurant. It's a buffet. Okay? And you'll be at Big Jerald Sanders. Okay? I just gave directions, Uncle.
I know.
In the style of Alex Jones giving directions to Bohemian Grove, well, I gave you directions to Big Jerald Sanders all-you-can-eat shrimp and barbecue buffet. So take that, okay?
This is driving me crazy just looking at the map. For having food. I'm thinking of my fish now.
Beautiful.
We just stop playing with these maps.
Let's get down here. Joshua Tree, look. The Invisible House. What's this? The Invisible House. Oh, I lost it. And just as quick as I saw it, I lost it. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Okay. We're back.
We're back.
We're done. We're done playing with a map for now.
Now, let's see. Who else is on the line?
We've got Chris. Chris, what's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, Chris?
Hey, how you doing, Uncle?
Okay.
He's like, all right, tell me about the wrestlers.
Uncle, act normal.
No, I didn't say that.
Act normal.
I didn't say anything about wrestlers.
We're acting normal.
We're acting normal.
Very normal.
What about the wrestlers? What about the wrestlers?
He said it, so I kicked it, not me.
What? I didn't say anything.
Well, you just said it.
I'm just going about it. Sergeant Slaughter really, he's gotten back in a way, but we're trying to kidnap him. We're trying to get him on the show somehow.
Uncle thinks this is too good to be true, I'm thinking.
Oh, look at your Twitter, Uncle. You're tied in. I tagged you.
Where?
To be honest, Uncle, Sergeant Slaughter did reply to something that Chris posted. Yes, Sergeant Slaughter, his actual Twitter replied to something that Chris said about being on your show.
He did?
Yeah, Sergeant Slaughter's Twitter account did respond to that.
You can see it.
Well, let's see. Let's see then.
I can pull up your Instagram. I don't know if I have the...
Let's see it. The only way I can see it, if I can see it. You know what I mean?
See if I can find Uncle
Sidekick is tagged in it too, so is Mr. Chuck. Creative Accidents is tagged in it. Nature Boy's tagged in it. Oh, yeah. I've been tagging and bagging.
It's true. He's telling the truth, Uncle.
Let's see.
As crazy as it sounds, it is true.
If
we're waiting on me to find this, it might be waiting. Let's see here.
Makes some great radio.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. See, Uncle? See right here. See that?
Hey, now wait a minute. Is he a little thin or a little...
That's a little weird cartoon character.
Let me see if I can make cartoon character.
Yeah, he's not a cartoon. Fast. Don't worry. He's flesh and blood, I think.
Let me see.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm saying it looks like a cartoon man. That was.
He looks like one, yes.
Unless he had the operation, I don't know.
I'm just dumb enough to pull this off. Check this out.
What about the Australian fella? He was even more excited, it seemed like, with the DM, you know?
Yeah, I haven't gotten in touch with him yet.
Oh yes, actually, I have the full story of that. If you want me to stop playing around with graphics, which might be a bad idea, I could give the story on that. Oh, here we go. There we go. See, look, there it is. Proof. Proof is in the pudding.
This guy is
What's
he's a live man.
There, he's right there. It doesn't. It's a cartoon. What's the difference?
I'm with the cartoon.
Okay, so what was the name of the guy in Australia? Please remind me, Chris.
Oh, now I gotta look it up.
Okay. Now I gotta go on my Twitter again. Well, I don't think I can do that. I think his name was. What? Oh, gosh, it's killing me because I did respond to him. I did have a DM message with him.
And he never said anything?
No, he did.
Oh.
He did. And we can get him on the show.
Oh.
I just haven't.
You want Slaughter instead, right?
No. I would like having this guy. This guy seems very interesting. I've seen clips of him wrestling. He knows what he's doing. He's good.
Right. I think we want both is what the thing is. We want both, but not at the same time, like different weeks, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Sergeant Slaughter, please. I'll talk to Sergeant Slaughter. No problem.
Hey, I've been working on a couple of lady wrestlers too, but
how'd you get on that line?
They're taking a little longer to get back, but I have some hope. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's cool too.
Okay,
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I contacted like 90 of them, Uncle. Believe me,
90. Oh, they'll fly to me. They'll fly to me once they know. They know about that.
I've been working overtime on it. Believe me.
Let me see. What's the name of that guy?
We gotta send some.
Is it Adam? It's like
he's got a brain surgeon team.
I can't remember this guy's name. I can't pull up my Twitter now either. I don't have. Or wait, can I?
I'll look for it while you guys are chatting.
But he was nice. He got a hold of me. So first of all,
I'm going to look at our private thing with us, Aaron, with the Twitter. And,
yes.
It's got to be soon. Yeah, it's got to be fairly soon. So, Uncle, you think that'd be pretty cool? What are you going to ask these guys? Do you have that planned out?
I have to get them on post, but not yet.
Yeah, you got to prepare, though, too, you know?
I know.
Yes, you have to prepare.
I got to figure what to say. I'm working on that in my head.
If any given wrestler came on, I think the preparation would be we'd go back and we'd watch clips of their matches.
Oh,
then we
can start. Yeah, we start that. That's probably where I'll start. Mm-hmm. Exactly, so chick.
Yeah.
Hey, finally opening my brain up.
That's not so bad.
I think I'm coming upon it.
Okay, cool. Yes, please help jog my memory because the guy, in my book, the guy is a good person. From the very little I've interacted with him, he's cool. He actually
Adam Brooks.
Adam Brooks, thank you, Adam Brooks. Now
that's like your brother's name.
Kind of.
You could have remembered. You could have remembered that. Just to have something reminded.
Well,
now that plane is shot.
Yes.
I can say that now.
That's the point. Don't expect big things from it.
I see your point now, man.
Do not expect big things from us.
Wow. It's all making sense now, man.
You know, speaking of people you're related to, Aaron, I was watching a History Channel documentary the other day, and one of the Nuremberg trial guys was named Franz. I was wondering if there was any relation.
It's a shit.
You know what? I hope not, but I don't.
You don't know.
I hope not.
I mean,
hope not.
It is the name. That's it's a German name.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my great grandfather. That was his country he came from, and he immigrated to the States. But the story before that with the Franz name, I don't really know.
Well, we got to remember, we got to differentiate. There was a difference between those Germans and the regular German people.
But this was a German guy named Franz who was on trial at Nuremberg.
He was on trial, never mind.
On trial?
Yeah.
It's just curious. I mean, you know, I'm not saying anything. It's just curious if that was related.
That was Ubenführer. That was that Ubenführer Aaron Franz. I'm sure he was.
Yeah.
That is seriously disappeared. They said he mysteriously disappeared from a camp somewhere in the States. I don't know.
Yeah, he went to Brazil, I think, right? Or
it's like this. It's like Bigfoot.
Well,
try me to investigate.
If memory serves me correctly, I think he was one of the guys who was hung. So I just saying.
I didn't want to say that, Chuck.
Does everybody see something on your lines? How do you like that looking hat that our boys set up?
Oh, yeah, not everybody can see that unless Aaron puts it out on the live stream.
I can just see Sergeant Slaughter's picture to you. That's about it right now.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Aaron can show that on the live stream.
What is this?
This is a video that Creative Accents sent of Big Jerald Sanders. Oh, God, I don't even know. This looks like trouble.
Dude, what the heck is that now?
Is it a Texas Chainsaw Leatherface picture?
Yeah, I don't know. I see a leg and a piece of red.
This is a video inside of Big Jerald Sanders.
I see a red Sanders. That's Sanders?
This is the video inside of Big Jerald Sanders.
Oh, there it is there.
Is there a sign anywhere that says...
We're back to square one about the restaurant.
Is there a sign...
Just a moment. Put that back down.
Is there a sign anywhere that... Is there a sign anywhere that reads... Is there a sign anywhere that reads the Saw's family?
I don't know.
Sawyer's, the Saw's family. Get that, Leatherface, get that.
Let me see if I can pull this up again on the live stream. I think I can with my technological wizardry.
Do you see these things and he's flipping up?
Oh, here we go. Look at this. I actually know what I'm doing.
Surprising.
I barely believe it.
Looks like a trailer.
Let's
tell you the truth.
Okay. This was sent to us care of Creative Accidents.
Oh, Crazy Accidents knows about all this stuff? I want him on the line to talk to him.
I know. Here we go. Now, okay, so I guess this video is showing more of the interior of what's supposed to be Big Jerald Sanders all-you-can-eat shrimp and barbecue.
Supposed to be.
It clearly is showing an image, a move-around image of whatever that is. That's the Spider-Man. That's the backside of the Spider-Man sculpture. Oh, so we're up the stairs on the other side of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
So there we go.
You're watching the original fella owns the place.
So for what it's worth, that is a 3D image of the same space that's shown for Big Jerald Sanders.
Are you saying that Peter Parker runs this joint?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know what's up with the Spider-Man
outfit.
There are kayak oars on the wall, and it's a lot of veneer walls.
It sounds more like Aquaman territory than Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's odd.
But except it don't have the fins.
Oh,
from the phone to chase.
Here we go. That's appropriate, isn't it? Right there, little Breezewood image for y'all. Nostalgic for me.
Now we got something here.
This is pure nostalgia for me.
Hello?
Oh, hey, I think we have somebody.
Somebody on the line now. Who is this?
This is Big Jerald Sanders.
Uh-oh.
Now, wait a minute. How did Sanders pop in there? I think he's doing something. What do you think, Sidekick?
Don works for the NSA.
Who?
We can tap into anything we want.
What?
Now listen here.
Oh, let's listen.
You've been talking about my shrimp shack, and I need you to come down and test it out and give a positive review.
I'll get a review if we find it.
What?
I'd like to know where the thing is in this location. He's got a map showing us where to go, but we haven't been there yet.
Listen here,
I'm waiting to have some shrimp.
Listen here, son. It ain't too far from Giant Rock, and I know you are one of those hippies over there rubbing that thing all the time.
What are you laughing at there,
what can I say? He knows us, Uncle. I mean,
I got some kind of wailing wall over there.
Yeah.
What is that, a religion?
What?
I mean, this man knows us, Uncle. It's creepy. It's creeping me out right now. I don't
He knows because he's probably on the line. Wait a minute.
Listen
that's
here.
Different.
I've already stayed at your Airbnb.
Damn.
You don't even know it.
He gave us a good review. Now he just wants us to reciprocate. That's all he's saying.
Yeah. That's the way it works in the entrepreneurial world.
Yes, it sure does.
Now listen here, Aaron. My son, he tapped in to your feed on the YouTube, and he's got the video of this map, and what may be that there's a structure. It looks like there was a structure by Giant Rock. Now,
a structure by. Oh yeah. I'm looking at that right now on the map. You're talking about the old foundation, the concrete foundation.
That's right.
That is the foundation of Van Tassel's restaurant, the one that his wife ran, and apparently made pies good enough to coax Howard Hughes out to land at the airstrip there and buy a pie and leave, I guess. So the story goes.
Of course, I knew that because I'm being big Jerald Sanders. I've lived here for many years, and I was just testing you.
Oh, okay, good. I don't know why I said it. I should have known you'd know.
It looks like It's been blown up, though. It's almost got like maybe people blow up some fireworks over there.
They're known to.
Did you say something about Huntington Beach before, Aaron?
I did. When I was rambling on my own show, it came up in conversation because when I first moved to California, that's where we lived for actually just 6 months. We lived there, yeah.
Seal Beach is by there? Or?
Yes, nearby.
Now listen here, Uncle.
Oh, look at that shrimp. I want to see some shrimp.
There's LBJ. There he is. We love him. Best president ever.
What you can do while you're waiting for the shrimp is you can ride horses.
Oh.
Wait a minute. This is a horse farm that's out on the horse farm, but it's a restaurant on the side.
Well, we get shrimp.
Oh, I get it. LBJ owns the restaurant. Is this LBJ? You own that?
LBJ.
I'm LBJ's son. I'm LBJ's son, Jerald.
LBJ Jr.
Jerald Jr.
Are you Madeline's son?
AKA Leatherface.
You're Madeline.
But that's only on the King
kids. Good for kids. I'm sorry.
As you can see, we have
you have some amenities.
Very, very good for kids.
Stop playing with your knobs. Stop playing with your knobs. We'll see shrimp.
They love the horses, you see. They love the horses.
Oh, yeah, they love the horses. Yeah, takeout, dine-in, lunch, wheelchair accessible parking lot. Okay, seating.
I can tell you something, Sanders. I can tell you something. I can ride a bareback horse. I know how to.
You ride bareback on a horse?
Yes, I can do that.
So you can make it out there then.
If we got out there, I could do that.
Here's the deal we have at Big Jerald Sanders, all you can eat shrimp, is if you can ride bareback for 1 minute, you get your meal free.
I can do that.
You gonna ride bareback?
I can do that.
Boy,
well, I'm gonna have a free meal then.
It's like taking candy from a baby, Uncle.
Hey, I got some free fun. You have to pay though. Not me. I get a free one.
Oh, okay. Good for you.
Because I know I can do it.
Gotta sign the waiver though.
What's a waiver?
Restraining order for me.
What's a restraining order?
An NDA, perhaps even. I'd hope we get to sign with them too while we're at it.
What does that mean?
It only the best things, Uncle.
Only the best. Silence.
You what? Now this guy's getting personal. What does this mean?
Uncle, an NDA is what they call that thing that any other time when they talk about Donald Trump, they call it hush money.
Hush money.
Hush money. I'm not getting him no cash.
Well,
I'm gonna get free syrup.
I want to talk about hush puppies.
I'm going to have free syrup. I'm not talking about cash right now, Jimmy. Yeah. I mean, wait a minute. He's talking to you, Jimmy.
We're talking hush puppies, not hush money.
Listen, Jimmy, I got a story for you. Donald J. Trump, he came to Jerald's All You Can Eat.
Oh.
And he tried to ride the horse. He said he could do it. He's a very bow-legged man.
I know
he said he could ride the horse. And he only lasted 29 seconds, and then he was bucked right off. And then he didn't even. And then he walked out on the meal. That son of a gun.
Any chance these horses jump?
He's up on the wall. He's actually on the wall, persona non grata.
Dine and dash by the Trumpster at Jerald's All You Can Eat, huh?
That's right. He was quite embarrassed.
He's like, sue me.
And he took his shrimp in a bag. He took it in a bag. And then he flew off in a helicopter.
He had some shrimp when he was bareback.
Are these able to ride these horses first?
Are you able to? Is that your question, sir?
No. These horses, they're not jumping up and down, are they?
We decide which horse you're going to ride.
You want to know if it's
depending on your demeanor.
Wait a second.
Uncle wants to know if it's a Buckingham Bronco.
That's it.
That's what he wants to know.
That really does sound like a restaurant run by LBJ.
We do have Buckingham Broncos in our stables, sir.
More believable every second, this whole story.
No, wait a minute now.
They got a special.
You gave me a trick.
They got a special petting zoo over there where you could pick up the puppies by their ears. You got that too?
It's a regular horse. Bucking up and down deal.
You don't do that, sir?
Uncle, easy with the up and down. This is a family show.
No, that's what he's saying. He's saying it.
He said that. I heard it.
No. That's what he's saying there, Chuck.
Bareback.
I can ride a horse when he's calm.
Uh-huh.
But if he had one of those that jump up and down, it's got to be trained.
That's a problem. Big problem.
If that's what you got, then you got a problem.
Big.
I'll let you judge. I'll let you judge when you get there.
Yeah, I got to look. I have to judge them first before I say anything. I have to judge them and see how they react.
See, I don't want to judge.
It's $49.99.
Yeah, okay. I definitely don't want to judge either. I mean, I could talk about riding horses, but I really don't like discussing my first wife. So, let's just move it along.
She was a horse. But you laughing at, sidekick?
I'm just having fun. Just having fun. No peanut butter.
Well,
this is Sergeant Slaughter again. I just got out of the canal.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant, this is Jerald. We'd love to. Let me get a hold of your publicist. Love to have you down.
I don't go anywhere where it's not on a map.
I told you he's just like me. Exactly like me. Slaughter and me are like quick.
You got chainsaws in there. I don't go in there with chainsaws and Leatherface. No, I don't. Now I like Wolfman Jack. I don't know why. I drank
Wolfman Jack. I saw him. Hey, what about the Blues Brothers?
The Blues Brothers?
They take off the ring and they eat the ring. And they eat the ring.
Jake and Elwood?
No, they eat the ring.
We're on a mission from God.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. This Big Jerald, I got some business to attend to here. So I'm going to sign off.
Yeah, you can sign off, but I want to hear Slaughter.
I want to hear you boys. I want to see you boys down at the Shrimp within the month, all right?
Okay, Jerald.
I'm telling you, I lost a few cousins to that.
We'll be there.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Can't wait to meet you. Thank you for the offer. That's very generous, sir. Okay. There goes Big Jerald Sanders himself, Uncle. What a rare opportunity.
Okay, now.
This podcast.
What happened to that line?
Line?
It was blue, now it's red. Now I'm watching these lines that you got.
Uncle, I got the knobs.
No, not you. The man talking.
I was just in the bathroom. Was there Colonel Sanders on the line?
Yes, that's what I was saying. Now how come it changed to red?
Which
I don't know.
This?
No, look at the screen.
Yeah.
On your side thing.
This right here?
No, that hand. No.
Yeah, this.
Did you say
that's
Colonel
Chuck.
Sanders or Jerald Sanders?
Was blue.
Now
it's red.
Well,
I'm looking at the colors.
Is that bad?
That might be not him if that's not him.
Is there a
I'm looking at colors. That's how I figure out who's caulking and who's not. I gotta find a hint on these.
Oh, I see.
People.
Uncle is on the case investigating.
I'm investigating these calls.
The detective hat is on.
Detective's hat is on. Mr. Hat is on here.
We're getting to the bottom of this.
Now his is red. You see the red?
It's gone from blue to red, is it?
Yes.
Is that what happened?
Look.
Okay, yeah, I see the red, yes.
And that's because when he was on,
it was blue.
It was blue.
There we go.
Sanders was blue.
Okay.
Colonel Sanders?
Yes.
So Uncle, what have we learned from this?
Color change.
Color change.
Okay. I'm not.
That's a takeaway.
We got to see this guy in person.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the bottom line.
I mean, he calls
not this guy talking. I want to see the guy in person.
All we can get from this podcast is that he knows how to change colors. And what does that tell us?
No, not change color. Change
direction.
Change.
Yeah, he changed from blue to red.
Jimmy's is blue.
Jimmy is
the horse of another color,
and he's red. You gotta look at your lines.
Okay, I see the lines.
You don't see the lines. You're just getting sidekick.
Lines, red, blue.
Yes.
Shrimp.
You can see them. I see them on here.
Giant rock.
Dang, I got no glasses, and he's got glasses, and he's blind as a bat.
Start speaking like this. There's a blue line jumping up and down.
Now, see that blue? That's Jimmy.
There's Jimmy.
That's what he was on.
Thank goodness.
What's the deal with sidekicks?
No, that's you again. That's red.
It's you again. Big Jerald Sanders. I mean, what can you say? It's a great place. This is Uncle the Broadcast, Uncle the Podcast. We're just really getting heated tonight. Things are getting really serious.
It's getting serious.
It doesn't get much more serious than this. Whoa. Big Jerald Sanders, wrestlers.
So now we're still working on callers, right there, people?
Yeah, about 10 minutes left, but yeah, we are.
10 minutes. I'm talking about for callers to call in, the wrestlers.
Oh, the wrestlers.
Yeah. No, we're still working on that.
We're working on it.
That's what I meant.
Any second now. Yeah. Any second. They'll be calling right in.
Any second right now on a Sunday night.
They know what show to call into. They know where the eyes and ears are. They're on Uncle the Broadcast.
I even contacted Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, wow.
Stephanie McMahon?
Wow.
The lady.
She's a big shot.
That's the one that's... No, that's the man. That's the lady that's married to the boss.
Triple H.
Triple H, that's it. Yeah.
They are...
You got in touch with her?
Well, I reached out. We'll see if she reaches out to touch someone. You know what I mean? Like the commercial back then?
Oh, yeah.
Let your fingers do the walking.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what she told me. You know what I mean? One time. Well, never mind.
Oh, boy. Man, we get her online.
Chris is trying
all the wrestlers.
Chris is trying to get a body slam by Triple H.
No, Stephanie McMahon. Yeah, no, Triple H. You can have him, Aaron.
I want that. I'm gonna go to Diamond Dyer's page. That's my boy.
I want to get his father and uncle
Chris Graves.
Yeah,
Chris Graves. You on Chris Graves too?
Graves.
Jimmy,
I want to pull.
What's that?
I want to pull him
firewood, man.
Hey, Chris Graves. Chris Graves, you tell Triple H, forget it. I'm taking his old lady.
I'll hand the phone over to you, buddy, when that happens. You know what I mean? The hazard to my health.
You're going to have a problem there, Jimmy boy, if you're going to do that.
Oh.
You don't understand these guys are wrestlers? Yeah, they can knock you like a Dallas Page is going to do a Diamond Diamond on you.
Single combat. What Musk say to Putin? He wanted
the mud wrestling.
Single warfare combat to the death.
Oh, man, that's kind of stuff.
Yeah, what you said. Yeah, there you go. I don't know, Uncle. I'm trying my best here, man. You're doing Jerry Lawler or somebody. Sergeant Slaughter. He reached out right now. They get Adam Brooks there from down under.
Yeah, which we may get him on the show again. I'm in talks.
Oh, that was the one that you were talking to.
Yes.
Oh,
so
no,
we might bring him on. But he is in Australia, which means for the live show, I don't think it would be even doable because of the time difference.
Oh, well, it's depending on if he's up.
We would have to pre-record it. No, he's not up. He's not insane.
He's not insane.
He's insane enough to respond back to me, but not insane enough to wake up at that hour. I'm sure he's not.
Wait a minute. It wouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't be that bad, Aaron. It's like the middle of the day the next day. It's like Monday, 10 p.m. over there.
Because I have a friend in Australia.
3 hours. How many?
At 10 p.m.
hours from Massachusetts. So,
at 10 p.m.
You guys are 3 hours behind me, so that would be like, 11 hours difference to you guys?
At 10 p.m. Eastern, it would be something like like 10 or 11 a.m. their time, depending on what part of Australia they're in.
Is that daytime or nighttime?
Because we do get Ray and Mr. Flash. That's true.
Right, because it's midday for them. That's the
midday.
Thing. But it's midday Monday for them while it's Sunday for us, you see.
Oh.
Man, Uncle, they're in the future right now. They're time travelers in a way.
Yeah, it's Monday right now. Yeah. They're going to lunch pretty soon. On Monday.
I think they should call in with the winning lotto numbers is what I think.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah, and start moving somewhere that can talk to some people on broadcasters. Because if they do that, they can get busy, get business.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying?
Uncle, I have Sting's phone number, but it's his home phone number, and I don't think he wants people calling up. So that
you got Sting's number?
I'm trying to
talk to him.
I'm trying to find his representative first because I want to do it the right way.
I want to talk to that Sting guy. I want to talk to him.
Wake the guy up.
He's my guy.
You know? You might come after me if I call his actual house. So I'm trying to find his representation first. You know what I mean?
He's going to do that baseball bat thing. That
he got that bat and he's in the dark. He's up in the rafters.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
what about your guy? Supposing your hungry man jumping up and down man isn't around.
Big Jerald Sanders?
No, you. No, his.
My hungry man that
jumps
up and down?
You're hungry, jumping up and down in the wrestling.
You talking about Ultimate Warrior again?
Yeah, him.
He is deceased. He's
deceased.
He would be a crazy nut to talk to.
That was your boy.
He was a kook, but he would be fun to talk to, no doubt about it. But,
I'm right here, Aaron.
No, that ain't him. Now, wait a minute.
No?
Giving him a hint.
Oh,
Giving him a hint when you just said you're a wrestler.
I'll say that Jake the Snake Roberts looks like he'd be my uncle. He reminds me of my uncle.
Yeah, he
looks
like
Snake
him.
Roberts. So maybe I could get him on. It's Uncle the Podcast. He looks like he'd be my uncle. He would have to do the show.
He resembles my aunt.
Oh, boy. Wonderful.
Well, we got all this straight.
There was a crazy backstory to Jake the Snake Roberts, though. Not just his own personal life with his drugs and all that, but have you ever read up on who his father was and everything?
I can't recall. Who was it?
Yeah, you go ahead and do some digging on that. His father was like also a wrestler, but like criminal. like very criminal.
King
very.
Bundy?
No, very greasy. Seriously, go look it up. Him and he had a sister, I think, that's also was a wrestler as well, Jake the Snake. But their father, he's on the list of like I went through a YouTube video of the 10 most evil wrestlers in history, and Jake the Snake's dad is on it for good reason.
Does they really have those snakes in the bag?
You know what?
Yeah, he brought a snake in.
No, the real snake. I wish that was the darkest thing about the guy. It's not.
Cannibalism is.
No, it's.
That's what I was scared about.
No, it's weirder than that.
There for a wrestling match and then seeing a snake might get out on the audience and you might have a problem.
Well, you think
being live?
It's harmless.
Have to watch the live. See it live. Can you imagine those fans?
He did have a live snake.
Yes.
He threw it onto the guy who lost to him. Oh. But it was just a snake that he threw on him. It's like, okay, the snake is crawling on it. So that's all he did.
Bite him though.
He had a chainsaw too.
Yeah, I mean, the snake wasn't about to do anything. It was just on top of whoever the losing opponent was. But it was a fun gimmick. I mean, it was cool.
Oh, that was a gimmick show.
Everything's a gimmick.
Aaron, until the snake ate the guy.
Now that's what I mean.
Damien, right? Damien the snake. That was
Damien the snake was his name, right?
Yeah, Damien was the snake's name. Yeah, Damien. Me and Damien are gonna get you.
But he couldn't breathe in because he could breathe in that bag because it was open air because he had holes.
Yeah, the snake could breathe. Yeah, he get in trouble for animal cruelty if it couldn't breathe. So it was okay. I mean, it was in a bag, which was unusual.
It comes out with a bag and then him. Oh, this snake. There's got to be something in the bag. It's a snake, people.
Snake in a bag.
Because he is called that name.
Mm-hmm. Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake. If you think about it, that's true.
Like that show, Snake and the Fat Man. Remember? It was on after Murphy Brown back in the 90s.
Yeah.
We remember. How could we forget?
Just like Balky and Coast and Larry there, Perfect Strangers. Remember?
I was just thinking of Balky.
Everybody that was on there today, remember my New Year's Revolution, and I'm the only one going to be on Revolution.
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, Uncle, why don't we do shout-outs? Because we're at the end of the show here.
I know.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up.
I had to break the monotonous because this is going crazy with all these snakes and all the snakes.
People are turned from red to blue. Jerald Sanders is calling in. Leatherface. We're talking about wrestlers.
Yep. Oh, no.
Something about time zones came up and my brain just turned off.
Yeah, brain went off.
Uncle, who called in first?
Not to think.
Was it Jimmy?
Who did we talk to first?
Or was it Chris?
No, it was Jimmy James.
Okay,
Jimmy,
let's go to Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy first.
Jimmy, who you want to shout out to this week?
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone who hasn't been shout out to lately. Have a good one.
Cool. Well done, Jimmy. Thank you. All right, and with that, Big Jerald Sanders is off the line, so not him. So we'll go to Chris.
Chris is next.
Who are you shouting out to this week?
Watch it red.
Well, I'd like to shout out to Uncle for being a great host and Sidekick for being a sidekick. And the late Marky Post, who was always beautiful to me. And who is that other thing? Darren McGavin that played Kolchak the Night Stalker. And Balky from Perfect Strangers. Good night.
Okay, good night. Yeah, Balky.
Oh,
Cousin Larry.
Perfect Stranger. I didn't know that.
Yes. In Deepos, we go to Big Jerald Sanders, except it's not shrimp. It's crabs. That's what we eat on Deepos. Silly.
Hey, I can get Down Under, that show, Down Under.
The Dance of Joy.
I found it. I found Down Under.
We can get Down Under.
No, I know. I seen it. There's one. It's the scene with him trying to figure out what's this in the bathtub.
Is this your shout out, Uncle?
Oh no!
Shout out to Down Under.
No, it's
my turn.
Your shout out. Okay. I done the last one to shout out.
All right.
You know the line system, how it goes.
Okay, I thought I did.
No, you didn't.
Okay, well, my shout out goes to Robin, who called in the previous show, not this show. You can find his art, R Unger Art. He's at R Unger Art on Instagram. And then I'll also shout out to Adam Brooks, who was good enough to respond to the tweet. We may get him on the show, is what I'll say. He's a good guy in my book. I don't know much of him, but what I know of him, I do appreciate what he's done thus far. So I'll say that. So those are my shout outs. Uncle, who you got?
Shout out to everybody that was listening out in the United States. Shout out to you all. I always have to do that to them people.
Hey, yeah, shout out.
And then shout out to the state people. And shout out to these other callers that just called in. And hopefully, what's his name will ever talk on that mic to call in. Crazy accidents. Yes, shout out to you. If you ever know, I can even
shout out for
just a moment. I'm sorry. Now. Sit down there, relax, sidekick.
Okay, sorry.
And
don't forget Creative Accidents.
I know that. I'm telling that. That's
did
crazy
you shout him
accident.
Did you shout him out yet?
Shout you out, Crazy Accidents.
Give him another shout out.
Giving you another shout out. Thank you for all the things you did.
Yes, thank you.
So
he deserves it.
There's our show.
That's it, right?
That's it.
At UncleThePodcast.com, at Uncle Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. They don't need to know anything else.
That's it.
That's it for this week. We'll see you next week.
There's our show 295. Bye-bye. Boom, boom.